Joining me now, Kevin McCarthy, former Speaker of the House. Speaker McCarthy, as I was coming to you, I hear CNN reporting that there's a plan that Biden has already said, if I step aside, I'm pushing all my delegates to Kamala. Now, the White House denying that report, deny. But at some point, you got to take some of this seriously. These aren't blogs. This is CNN and the New York Times.
I think you're going to see a lot of people in the Democratic Party talking about this. But what you have to really go back to is, why is the media now turning on President Biden? Because they've been lied to this entire time. I talked about this more than a year ago in my personal interactings with this president, that he had problems. And they attacked us. The Wall Street Journal did an in-depth story, and they attacked us on it based upon my reactions and experiences with him. Now what you're seeing is, President Biden needs the next 5 days. He needs to survive the next 5 days if he's going to go further. It is still hard to remove him if he doesn't not willing to do it. But they are rounding the wagons up, encircling him, and it's getting tougher by the day. Now, the concern I have is that they wait until we get to the Republican convention, where President Trump has to already nominate his VP. Does that give the Democrats an advantage there, where maybe the President Trump would select somebody different if he knew who the opposition was? They may want to try to play their hands that way going forward, and to me, that's a disadvantage. Regardless, if they go to Kamala, I come from California. The one thing they have to remember is, she's not a good campaigner.
Yeah.
When she ran for Attorney General, she barely won. She was the weakest of the Dems. When she ran for the Senate, it's the top two in California. She was literally running against another Democrat in the general election, and they had to come in and save her. When she started out for president, she started very strong and then collapsed. So you've got to be concerned that when she gets, if she was to get into this race as a Democrat, she's not a good campaigner.
Speaker McCarthy, so you've sat across from Biden. You've observed and questioned his mental acuity. I talked to House Speaker Mike Johnson, and I asked, is his mental acuity all there? He said no. You guys are the horse's mouth. You have sat there. Is there any conceivable way that Karine Jean-Pierre and Kate Bedingfield and the communication staff, when they say we've never seen any of this, that can be true?
That's not true. Look, you worked in the White House. I worked with 4 different presidents. That Oval Office is always usually humming. Things are moving and going around at all times. In Biden's Oval Office, it is the quietest place. No one's around. The only thing there are cookies. He offers you cookies every time you're in there, and he goes and gets them. I mean, it is a depressing moment. And every time I met with President Biden, I got a different Biden each time. And that's the challenge they have. If he survives this, he is still in the same place, and it's more time between now and the election that he could actually get worse.
Yeah, Biden offers you cookies. Donald Trump offers you a Diet Coke. I'll take the Diet Coke. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, thank you very much.
Thank you.